Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. As we're heading into a new trading week, the daily candle isn't closed yet. There's still some time, and we might see a little bit of action as we're heading into the new trading day. Normally, there's a little bit of action towards the end of the trading week, and we are going to talk about the structure here on the chart. And the weekend was quiet. All right, the weekend was quiet. Nothing too exciting happened. The market made a new high, or the Bitcoin price at least. We've got 5 waves up. It's not a perfect 5-wave structure. I want to talk about that a little more in this video. I want to talk about what I would actually much rather see to get a little bit more clarity in this 5-wave move up. But I mean, at the moment, I think it is a reasonable expectation that we have a top in a 5-wave move. But we also want to talk about other possibilities and what that means if they show. Because I can't tell you what exactly will show. I have no crystal ball. Yeah, I'm not a tea leaf reader. I think chart reading is much better. But nevertheless, there are some possibilities or probable options. And if they show, you might want to know what they actually mean. So we want to talk about that. Overall, the bigger picture has absolutely not changed throughout the weekend. Obviously, the price really barely moved. It's sort of consolidating just below 42K at the moment. The idea is still that a third wave topped here on the 11th of January. Maybe the fourth wave is already over. That's, I mean, at the moment, a possible option, given that we have 5 waves up. But it's not confirmed yet, okay? It's always the first deeper pullback that will confirm it. And even then, we have a wave 1, a wave 2. It would still need to give us a 3, 4, 5. So you see, it's cascading probabilities. So it's at least the 5-wave move up above initial resistance, which was broken on Friday. Yeah, I think so. That is at least a first indication, okay? And the first level of confirmation that we've got a low in place. Next level of confirmation will be a wave 2 pullback, a corrective pullback that needs to hold. We're going to talk about support in this video. Next level of confirmation will be a break above the first 5-wave move up. And then we go. And then obviously, you know, it's the same game, bigger picture. So you need to get these 5 waves filled in, 3-wave pullback. It's an ongoing thing. If you are not interested in the microstructures, we are observing them to understand when things are changing, which wave count is currently in control. But then you could follow just the bigger picture analysis, the macro, you could say. And here, this scenario that we are in a wave 4 and that we should move higher in a wave 5 to 55, 60K, that is a valid assumption as long as we're holding 35K. So 35K needs to be your support. If you're not worried about the noise that happens on a daily basis, you can simply ignore the noise, focus on the 35K level. Know that a sustained break below 35K would shift probabilities towards a much deeper pullback. Note, however, that there has never been, so far at least, a new bear market low just before the halving. There have been deep pullbacks before, but especially like the March 2021, even though it came close to the previous low, it did not form a new low. Not a new bear market low, okay? So yeah, I'm also considering the option of a deeper pullback, a corrective pullback that should not break below the November lows of 2022. However, again, I can only consider that when we get a break below 35K, or at least I can only confirm that then. At the moment, there are multiple options how these corrections can unfold. Could still form a larger WXY structure or ABC in this pattern. But because we have a first initial 5-wave move to the upside, that's the main thesis that we're watching right now. And we're observing this structure, and I track closely the parameters to understand when and if the wave 4 already bottomed, because I need to see that 5-wave move to the upside initially. So that happened. So now we have the option to add a support area to the chart, which I did earlier today. So let's talk about this structure here. We have 5 waves up. They formed over the weekend, the 5th wave especially here. So what does that mean? So first of all, I'd like to emphasize again that this is a possible 5-wave move. Looking at the subwave structures, I did say earlier today it looks more like an impulse. I think it's rather a diagonal. Okay, I know it's annoying, but I think it's rather a diagonal because, first of all, this is choppy, the beginning. But then also this looks more like a 3-wave move up. Okay, and also this looks more like a 3-wave move. So, okay, I could get away with calling it a diagonal rather than an impulse. Diagonals are not very trustworthy. It did, however, work out here, this smaller trend reversal area. I will take that out now. We don't need that anymore. The thing is, it's a diagonal. If it gives us one more high, it would even be a little bit more reliable. So at the moment, I'm watching if the wave 2 pullback has already started. And I'm leaning to that idea at the moment, but it would need to move a little lower. Would like to get a break below that previous swing low here at 41,400. Yeah, no, it's 41.4K. Getting a break below that would indicate that possibly here with a head and shoulders pattern then a wave 2 has started. Okay, so it could form this head and shoulders. Yeah, that would be ideal. And then support will likely be in the area around 40.6K, 40.1K, okay? But it should hold the 39.4K level because if we get a break below that, it's likely going to give us a new low. So what I want to emphasize is, yes, we've got a possible 5-wave move up. That's why we can track a pullback area, a support zone. This is one that could be used to look for entries, maybe, if you like to, if you're interested. That's up to you. It's not super high confidence because it's a very, very small wave degree and you know, but if we see evidence that this support area is holding, then it could give us a nice 3rd wave rally. Or alternatively, I call it an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave instead of a 1, 2, 3. Difference is that the ABC is more bearish, will eventually break down, but could still give us a C wave as long as the 39,406 level is holding. Important is that, one second. Okay. Important is that it could give us one more high, and that would be a little bit more reliable. Why? Well, because then I might actually call it clear 5 waves in wave 3. See what I mean? That's a possibility. If that's happening, if the wave 5 extends, yeah, I just want to make sure that this is a possibility. If wave 5 extends, it would give us a clearer 5-wave move, because then I would have, okay, a wave 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3, then a 4, then a 5. It's just something I'm observing. I mean, the thing is, I think it needs to be approached with a mindset of, yeah, we're not definitely in the wave 2 yet. If we get into this support region, yeah, then it is probably a wave 2, and I'm going to watch for a reversal here. If it gives us another extension, I think it should be welcomed, because it would make the entire move up a clearer 5-wave pattern. Yeah. So I think with that approach, it needs to be seen. But yeah, overall, I mean, the question is now, you know, has the wave 4, the overall 4th wave, the pullback that started on the 11th of January, has it bottomed? I think the chance is there. This move up isn't perfect. Yeah. We were nearly there with the fibs. Here, the 3rd wave annoys me a bit. It's a bit short. The 5th wave is okay, but the 3rd was a little bit short. So I just want to make sure that it's clear that if there is one more high, it would actually be good. But yeah, for now, I am watching if the pullback is started. That's my assumption. But if we get one more high from here, then I would count that as wave 5 and would shift everything across a little bit, okay? That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. There's additional content every single day about mindset. There are some updates, short-term market updates, and so on. And you'll find a link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.